2018년 니콜 메인스는 DC 코믹스 슈퍼걸의 네 번째 시즌에 합류하며 최초의 트랜스젠더 슈퍼히어로가 됐습니다. 그녀가 연기하는 트랜스젠더 캐릭터 니아는 사람들을 보호하고 차별과 증오에 맞서 싸우는 슈퍼히어로입니다.
I've been doing a lot of auditions recently, and so Supergirl just came in because, like I said, they were doing an open casting call for trans actresses. I was filming a feature film I'm starring in called Bit, and so I was in town, and I went into the Berlanti offices and auditioned, and I guess I did something right. I think this character Nia is so good, and so she's pure. She has this fierce drive to protect people and marginalized communities. I think she's going to be a lot of fun, and I think folks are really going to like her.
1997년 켈리와 웨인 메인스는 두 명의 일란성 쌍둥이 아들 와이엇과 조나스를 품에 안았습니다. 수년간의 불임 치료를 겪은 켈리는 아이를 갖는 것에 흥분했고, 공군 출신의 웨인은 훗날 두 아들과 사냥과 낚시를 하러 갈 생각에 흥분을 감추지 못했습니다. 와이엇과 조나스는 같은 DNA를 공유하고 있는 일란성 쌍둥이 형제였지만 둘은 매우 달랐습니다. 와이엇은 여자아이처럼 놀았고 부모님에게 자신의 고추가 싫다며 언제 여자가 될 수 있는지를 물어보기 시작했습니다.
I knew that I was trans when I was like 3. I just knew in my head and in my heart that I was supposed to be a girl.
와이엇의 부모님 켈리와 웨인은 혼란스러웠습니다.
I knew that Nicole was different. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know she was transgender at 3. I just knew she wasn't like the other twin. She'd play all the girl roles. She always wanted to dress as a girl character.
The kids were 4. Nicole, who was white at the time, says to me, "Daddy, I hate my penis. When does my penis go away?" And tears were coming down her cheek.
와이엇의 아버지 웨인은 아들 하나를 잃을 수도 있다는 생각에 무척 힘겨워하며 달라지고 싶어하는 아들의 욕구를 무시하려 노력했습니다.
Man, I didn't want to even think about it. When the twins were born, I had these dreams of football and basketball. Everything we thought about for me was the boys.
하지만 시간이 흐르면서 와이엇이 원하는 것이 이것이라는 것을 깨달았습니다.
And when we let her go out in a dress and this kid beamed and was happier. But then I started to think about it. Like, man, I got to change who I am. You know, I had to dig deep into my soul and say, hey, what are you afraid of?
웨인과 켈리는 와이엇이 긴 머리를 하고 여자 옷을 입는 것을 지지해 줬습니다. 1학년이 된 와이엇은 학교에서 자신을 소녀가 되고 싶은 소년이라고 말하며 사람들에게 자신이 누구인지 말하는 것을 부끄러워하지 않았습니다.
I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. It was just like the thing that came with my introduction.
I learned that some basic principles that I believed in were hurting my babies. Boys play with trucks, girls play with dolls. That's not true.
하지만 반 친구들은 와이엇을 남자나 여자가 아닌 그것이라 부르며 따돌리기 시작했습니다.
Kids would say there was something wrong with me, and I would come home crying on the bus and be like, "Mom, Dad, I'm a freak. There's something wrong with me." And they'd say, "Listen, don't listen to them. Be true to yourself. This is who you are. Just be true to you."
조나스 역시 와이엇을 적극적으로 지지해 줬습니다.
When I was a kid, my dad told me to look after her and to protect her and do what you have to do. And that was a huge responsibility that I had to carry around for a lot of years.
4학년이 된 와이엇은 자신의 이름을 여자 이름에 더 가까운 이름으로 바꾸기로 마음먹었습니다. 와이엇은 자신이 좋아하는 TV 캐릭터들의 이름을 찾아보기 시작했고 그중 가장 좋아하는 캐릭터인 니콜로 자신의 이름을 바꾸기로 결정했습니다.
I started looking at just TV characters that I idoled and TV characters that I felt described me, and I finally decided on Nicole.
니콜은 학교에서 아무 문제 없이 여자 화장실을 사용하고 있었습니다. 하지만 그녀가 초등학교 5학년이 된 2007년 새로운 가족이 마을로 이사를 오며 전학생이 들어왔고 그 전학생의 할아버지는 니콜이 여자 화장실을 사용하는 것을 못마땅히 여겼습니다.
A male student in my class's grandfather was a part of a special interest Christian right group, and he had his grandson follow me into the girls' bathroom, and you know, he said, "My grandfather says we don't have to have any faggots in our school."
in 5th grade. So
할아버지는 학교 관계자들에게 불만을 제기했고 학교 측은 니콜에게 여자 화장실을 사용하는 대신 교사 화장실을 사용하게 했습니다. 학교 측의 결정은 학생들에게 니콜이 다르다는 메시지를 보낸 것이 돼버렸고 학교 아이들은 니콜을 괴롭히기 시작했습니다.
It was more than just bathrooms. It was everything that you do at school was different. And she was isolated. She was now neither male or female. She was the other. I paid taxes. You know, I volunteered to serve this country, take care of my kid. You know, I used to be a Republican. I used to be a nationally known NRA shooting sports instructor. I know they weren't coming to help. Trans kids are coming out, and they're your babies, and they're your grandbabies, and they're your neighbors. And why is it that important to ruin somebody's life or possibly make them kill themselves because you're uncomfortable?
니콜의 가족들은 인권위원회의 도움을 받아 차별을 이유로 메인주의 오로노 학군을 상대로 소송을 제기했습니다. 이 사건은 결국 주 대법원으로 넘어가게 됩니다. 2014년 6월 메인주 대법원은 트랜스젠더 아동이 성별에 따라 지정된 학교 화장실을 사용하는 것을 허용하도록 판결하며 니콜 가족의 손을 들어줬습니다. 법원이 트랜스젠더 학생에게 태어날 때 배정된 성별과 같은 화장실을 사용하도록 강요하는 것이 불법이라고 판결한 것은 이번이 처음이었습니다. 2015년 7월 고등학교 졸업 한 달 후 니콜은 자신의 인생을 바꾸는 퍼즐의 마지막 조각을 맞추기로 결정합니다.
This is that final piece of the puzzle where my body is finally going to match what's happening in my head and my heart.
I'm happy. I like it. I mean, I got my hair done today. I got my makeup on. I'm happy. I'm Nicole. I'm incredibly happy.
소송 이후 니콜은 언론의 주목을 받았고 그녀는 트랜스젠더 운동을 위한 활동가가 됐습니다. 니콜은 학교, 대학, 그리고 커뮤니티 센터에서 연설을 시작했습니다.
I have been fighting this fight for my entire life. When I started my transition in 1st grade, there was next to no information available regarding trans youth. People couldn't wrap their heads around the idea that a 5-year-old might possibly have some semblance of an idea about who they are. They could not fathom that a child might understand the cosmic complexities of identity. But over time, young trans people like myself have shown the world, what it means to be a transgender kid. We have shown that we exist, we know who we are, and in many cases, we know more than the adults do.